Arya, imagine you have a loud alarm clock. What happens when it rings in the morning?
It wakes me up.
Exactly. That's like one meaning of set off. It means to make something start, usually something loud.
So set off means to start something?
Yes, but it can also mean to begin a journey. Like when you leave home to go on a trip, you set off.
If I take a train to visit my grandma, I set off on my trip, right?
And in some cases, set off can mean to make something explode.
Like fireworks?
Yes, when you light them, they set off.
So it's about starting things like an alarm, a journey, or fireworks.
Right, set off is used to begin things or make them happen.
That's cool, George. It's easy to remember. Thanks.
Today, we're going to learn about the phrasal verb check in. Do you know what it means?
I think it's something you do when you go to a hotel.
Exactly. Check in means to let someone know you've arrived at a place, like a hotel. It's when you say, "I'm here," and usually give your name.
Oh, so it's like when you go to the front desk and tell them you have a room?
Yes, that's right. You give them your information and they might give you a key to your room.
Can check-in be used for other places too?
Good question. Yes, it can also be used at airports when you confirm that you're there for your flight.
So it's just to make sure people know you've arrived?
Precisely. You might also check in with friends or family to let them know you're safe or see how they're doing.
Thanks, Mr. Davis. Now I understand check-in better.
You're welcome, Sarah. I'm glad it makes sense now. Hi, Sarah. Today let's talk about the phrasal verb check out. Have you ever heard someone use it?
Yeah, I've heard it, but I'm not exactly sure what it means. Can you explain?
Of course. Check out can have a few meanings. One common use is when you look at something to learn more about it. For example, if someone says, "Check out this book," they want you to take a look at the book.
Oh, so it's like when I tell my friend to check out a cool video online?
Exactly. You're telling them to watch the video. Another way we use check out is when we're talking about leaving a place, like a hotel. For example, we have to check out of the hotel by noon.
Got it. So it's like leaving a place after you're finished?
Yes, it can also mean to pay for something in a store. When you check out at a store, you're paying for your items before leaving.
Okay, that makes sense. Thanks, Mr. Davis.
You're welcome, Sarah. Keep using what you learn. Have you ever watched an airplane as it begins its journey into the sky?
Yes, I remember watching a plane lift off the ground. It's quite exciting.
Exactly. And that leads us to today's topic. Do you know what takeoff means?
I think it means when something leaves the ground, like a plane.
Correct. Take off can describe an airplane leaving the runway, but it has other meanings too. Can you think of another scenario?
Does it mean when something becomes popular quickly?
Yes. When we say a song or a trend takes off, it means it becomes very popular rapidly.
Oh, I see. So it means to start something quickly or become successful fast.
That's right. Another use is when someone removes clothing, like take off your jacket.
So take off can mean to leave, rise, become popular, or remove something. That's neat.
Today, let's talk about the phrasal verb get in. Do you know what it means?
Not really, Mr. Davis. Does it mean entering somewhere?
Exactly right. Get in often means entering or going inside something. For example, when you get in a car, you're entering the car.
Oh, that makes sense. Can it be used in other situations?
Yes, Sarah. You can also use get in when talking about arriving at a place, especially if there's an expected time. Like, what time did you get in last night? Means, what time did you arrive?
I see. So it's like arriving somewhere as well.
Precisely. And sometimes, get in can refer to being chosen or accepted, like getting into a team or school.
Wow, it has a lot of uses.
It does. Remember, context will help you understand which meaning applies.
Thanks for explaining, Mr. Davis. I get it now.
You're welcome, Sarah. Keep practicing. Sarah, have you ever noticed how many different ways we use the phrase pick up?
I've heard it a lot, but I guess I haven't really thought about all the ways.
Well, let's explore it. If I say, I need to pick up groceries, what do you think that means?
I guess it means you're going to get groceries from the store, right?
Exactly. Pick up can mean to collect or gather something, like groceries. Now, if I say, I need to pick up my friend from the airport, what does that mean?
That means you're going to go and get your friend from the airport.
Spot on. So, pick up can also mean to retrieve or transport someone. Here's another example. If I say, I started picking up Spanish quickly, what do you think that means?
Maybe it means you're learning Spanish fast.
Yes. It can also mean to learn something often quickly. Sarah, these examples show how versatile pickup is in English.
It really is. Thanks for breaking it down for me, Mr. Davis.
Hi, Sarah. Today we're going to talk about the phrasal verb drop off. Have you heard of it before?
I think so, but I'm not sure what it really means. Can you explain it?
Of course. Drop off can mean a few things. One common use is when you take something or someone to a particular place and leave them there. For example, if your mom drives you to school, she drops you off at the school.
Oh, so it's like when my dad drops me off at soccer practice?
Exactly, Sarah. It's about taking someone or something to a specific location and leaving them there.
Does drop off mean anything else, Mr. Davis?
Great question. Drop off can also mean a decrease over time. For instance, if the number of students in a class goes down from 30 to 20, you can say the number of students dropped off.
So it can mean leaving someone somewhere or something getting less?
That's right. You've got it, Sarah.
Thanks, Mr. Davis. Now I understand drop off much better.
Hey Arya, did you know that the average person spends about 15 minutes a day searching for something they've lost? It's the perfect setup to talk about the phrasal verb look around.
That's interesting, George. So what exactly does look around mean?
Look around means to search or explore an area to find something, or just to see what's there. It's like when you enter a new store and take your time to see what's available.
Ah, I get it. So if I'm in a new city and I want to explore, I would look around the town?
Exactly. You'd walk around, observing your surroundings, checking out shops, cafes, and sites.
Is look around always used for physical spaces?
Mostly, yes. However, it can also be used metaphorically, like look around for new job opportunities, meaning to explore options.
That makes sense. Can you use it in a sentence?
Sure. After moving into the new house, they decided to look around the neighborhood to meet new people.
Thanks, George. That's very helpful.
Hi, Sarah. Today we're going to learn about the phrasal verb get away. Do you know what it means?
I think it means to escape, right?
That's one way to use it. Get away can mean to escape or leave a place, like if you need a break or are escaping a problem. For example, I need to get away from the city noise for a while.
So it's like taking a vacation.
Exactly. You can also say get away when going on a trip, like we're planning a weekend getaway.
Oh, that's cool. Can it mean anything else?
Yes, it can also mean avoiding trouble. For example, he can't get away with cheating on the test.
So, like not getting caught when doing something wrong?
Precisely. So get away has a few meanings: escaping, traveling, or avoiding trouble.
Thanks, Mr. Davis. That makes get away much clearer for me.
You're welcome, Sarah. Keep exploring these expressions and you'll become even more fluent. Today, we'll explore the phrasal verb come back. Do you know what it means?
I might have an idea, but I'm not sure.
No problem. Come back is used when someone returns to a place they were before. For example, if you leave home and then return later, you come back home.
Oh, like when I go out to play and then come back home for dinner?
Exactly, Sarah. It's as simple as that. Come back can be about returning to any place, not just home.
Can it also mean when something happens again?
Yes, great observation. If a trend or style becomes popular again, like fashion from the past, we can say it comes back.
So, people can come back, and things can come back too?
That's right, you've got it. It's used both for people returning and events or trends happening again.
Thanks, Mr. Davis. I think I understand come back now.
You're welcome, Sarah. Keep practicing with these phrasal verbs. Hi, Sarah. Do you know what the phrasal verb hang out means?
Not really, Mr. Davis. I've heard people say it, but I'm not sure what it means exactly.
No problem. Hang out means to spend time with someone or just relax in a place casually. For example, when you meet your friends after school to talk and play, you are hanging out with them.
Oh, so it's like when we just chill and have fun without doing anything special?
Exactly, Sarah. It's very informal. You can hang out at home, in a park, or even at a mall, anywhere you and your friends or family feel comfortable spending time together.
That sounds simple. So, when my cousin visits and we play games at home, we're hanging out?
Yes, that's a perfect example. It's all about being relaxed and enjoying each other's company.
Thanks, Mr. Davis. Now I can use hang out correctly when I talk to my friends.
You're welcome, Sarah. Keep practicing, and it will become natural to you.
Hey, Arya, do you know what cool off means?
I think so, but can you explain it in simple words?
Sure, cool off means to become less hot. Like when you leave a hot cup of tea to sit for a while, you let it cool off.
Oh, I get it. It's like when you come inside after playing in the sun and you need to cool off.
Exactly. It can also mean calming down when you're upset or angry about something.
So if someone is very mad, you might tell them to cool off and relax a bit?
Yes, that's right. Here's another example. After a workout, people often need some time to cool off before taking a shower.
And let me try one. If someone argues, they might walk away to cool off before talking again.
Perfect example.
Thanks, George. I feel like I really understand cool off now.
Glad to help, Arya.
Today, let's talk about the phrasal verb chill out. Do you know what it means?
I've heard people say it, but I'm not really sure what it means. Is it about being cold?
Not exactly. Chill out is a casual way to tell someone to relax or calm down. Imagine if you're feeling stressed or upset and someone says, "Hey, chill out." They mean take it easy and try to feel more relaxed.
Oh, I see. So it's like telling someone to take a break and not worry too much?
Exactly. It's often used when someone is a bit tense or overreacting to a situation. For example, if you're anxious about a test, a friend might say, "Chill out, you'll do fine."
That makes sense. Can it also mean just spending time relaxing?
Yes, it can. If someone asks, "What are you doing this weekend?" you might say, "I'm just going to chill out at home," meaning you plan to relax and not do anything stressful.
Thanks, Mr. Davis. Now I get what chill out means.
Did you know that next week we have a school trip to the zoo?
That's exciting. I love animals.
Yes, me too. I'm looking forward to it. Do you know what look forward to means?
Can you explain it to me?
Sure. Look forward to means to be happy and excited about something that will happen.
Oh, I see. So when you say, "I'm looking forward to the zoo trip," it means you are happy about it.
Exactly. It shows that you feel good and can't wait for the event.
Thanks, George. Can I use it for other things like my birthday party?
Of course. If your birthday is soon, you could say, "I look forward to my birthday party."
This is easy to understand. I like learning new words.
I'm glad you do. Now we can say we look forward to many fun things.
Yes, like seeing the animals at the zoo.
And spending time with friends. I hope we have a great time.
Me too. Thanks for explaining this, George.
No problem, Arya. Arya, have you ever lost something and then found it in a strange place?
Yes, I once lost my keys and they were in the refrigerator.
That's funny. So, when you find something like your keys, you can say they turn up.
So turn up means to find something?
Yes, it means when something appears or is found. For example, my book turned up at my friend's house.
Can turn up be used for people too?
Yes, you can use it when someone arrives. Like, my cousin turned up at the party unexpectedly.
So if someone is late and they arrive finally, we can say they turned up.
Exactly. It's like a surprise appearance, whether it's a lost object or a person.
Is there more?
It can also mean increasing volume or intensity, like, can you turn up the music?
Oh, that makes sense. Thanks, George. Now I understand turn up.
Hey, Sarah, did you know that more people are eating out these days than ever before?
Really, Mr. Davis? What does eat out mean?
Good question, Sarah. Eat out means going to a restaurant or cafe to have a meal instead of eating at home.
Oh, so like when you go to a place and they cook and serve the food for you?
Exactly. When you eat out, you don't cook at home. You go to a place where someone else makes and serves the food.
I see. So if I go to a pizza place, I am eating out?
Yes, that's right. It means you're choosing to have your meal outside your home.
Is it only for dinner or lunch too?
You can eat out for any meal, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It just means you're not eating at your own house.
Got it. Thanks, Mr. Davis. Now I know what eat out means.
You're welcome, Sarah. Sarah, have you ever been in the middle of baking cookies and suddenly realized you have no more flour?
Oh yes, that's happened before. I thought I had enough, but the bag was empty.
That's a perfect example of the phrase run out of. It means you've used up all of something and there's none left.
So, you run out of something when you don't have any more of it?
Exactly. If you run out of milk, there's no milk left to drink or cook with.
Can you use it in a sentence for me?
Sure. I need to go to the store because we've run out of bread for sandwiches.
Got it. It sounds like an important phrase to know, especially for shopping.
Yes, it's very useful. It can apply to almost anything like time, patience, or even ideas.
So I could say, I've run out of ideas for my art project?
Perfectly said, Sarah. You've run out of ideas when you can't think of any more. Today, let's talk about the phrasal verb catch up. Do you know what it means?
I've heard it before, but I'm not sure what it means exactly. Can you explain it simply?
Of course. Catch up means to reach the same level or position as someone else, usually after falling behind. It's like when you run to meet a friend who's ahead of you.
Oh, so it's like when you try to follow someone in a game to get equal points?
Exactly. If someone scores more, you try to catch up to them by scoring the same or more points.
Can catch up be used in other ways besides games?
Definitely. You can catch up on homework or reading if you're behind. It also means talking to someone you haven't seen in a while to find out what's new with them.
So you catch up with a friend when you chat about what's happened recently, right?
Right. It's a way to share updates and stay connected. You're catching up on their life events.
Hi, Aria. Do you know what the phrasal verb try out means?
Can you tell me, George?
Sure, Aria. Try out means to test something to see if you like it or if it works well.
Can you give me an example?
Yes, imagine you see a new flavor of ice cream. You might want to try it out to see if you like the taste.
That makes sense. So we try out things to see if we like them.
Exactly, Aria. You can also try out new clothes before buying them to check if they fit well.
Can try out be used for activities too?
Yes, it can. If you want to see if you enjoy a sport, you could try out playing it for a day.
I understand now. So try out is for testing both things and activities.
Yes, that's right. You got it, Aria.
Thanks, George.
Sarah, have you ever gone on a picnic?
Yes, I love picnics. Packing everything up for the trip is always fun.
Perfect. So when you hear pack up, what do you think it means?
I guess it means putting everything away and getting ready to leave.
Exactly. Pack up is a phrasal verb meaning to gather your things and prepare to leave a place.
So, like at the end of a picnic, when we put our blankets and food back in the basket?
Precisely. Pack up can be used in many situations, like after school when students gather their books and head home.
Oh, I see. So it's about organizing and clearing things away.
Yes, and it can also mean preparing equipment like when campers pack up their tents before leaving a campsite.
That makes sense. Thanks, Mr. Davis. Now I know how to use pack up.
Hi, Sarah. Today let's talk about the phrasal verb check out. Have you ever heard someone use it?
Yeah, I've heard it, but I'm not exactly sure what it means. Can you explain?
Of course. Check out can have a few meanings. One common use is when you look at something to learn more about it. For example, if someone says, check out this book, they want you to take a look at the book.
Oh, so it's like when I tell my friend to check out a cool video online?
Exactly. You're telling them to watch the video. Another way we use check out is when we're talking about leaving a place, like a hotel. For example, we have to check out of the hotel by noon.
Got it. So it's like leaving a place after you're finished?
Yes, it can also mean to pay for something in a store. When you check out at a store, you're paying for your items before leaving.
Okay, that makes sense. Thanks, Mr. Davis.
You're welcome, Sarah. Keep using what you learn.
Mr. Davis, can you explain the phrasal verb get on to me in really simple words?
Of course, Sarah. Get on has a couple of meanings. One of the common meanings is to board a vehicle, like a bus or a train. For example, when you enter a bus, you're getting on the bus.
Oh, that makes sense. What else can it mean?
Another meaning is to have a good relationship with someone. If you get on with someone, it means you like each other and enjoy spending time together.
So if I get on with a friend, it means we get along well?
Exactly. It's used to describe friendly relationships. You can say, I get on with my new classmate.
Are there more meanings?
There's also get on in the sense of making progress with something. Like when you're getting on with your homework, you're completing it.
Thanks, Mr. Davis. That helps a lot. It's nice to know it's used in different ways.
You're welcome, Sarah. Keep practicing, and soon it'll be second nature. We're going to explore the phrasal verb get off. Do you know what it means?
I've heard it before, but I'm not sure about its meaning. Could you explain it to me?
Of course. Get off often means to leave or exit something. Like when you leave a bus or a train, you get off it.
Oh, I see. So if I'm on a bike and stop riding, can I say, I get off the bike?
Exactly right. It can also mean to stop work. If you finish work at 5 p.m., you might say, I get off work at 5.
Interesting. Can get off mean anything else?
Yes, it can also mean to escape without punishment. If someone gets off without a penalty, they aren't punished for something they did.
That's very helpful. Thanks for explaining, Mr. Davis.
You're welcome, Sarah. Keep practicing and you'll master phrasal verbs in no time.
Mr. Davis, can you help me understand the phrasal verb hold up?
Of course, Sarah. Hold up can have a few meanings, but let's start with the most common one. It often means to delay something.
Like when you're late because of traffic, right?
Exactly. If traffic slows you down, you might say, I was held up by traffic.
Got it. What else can hold up mean?
It can also mean to physically support or lift something, like when a pillar holds up a roof.
So, it's like supporting or carrying the weight of something?
Yes, that's right. And another use is when something withstands a challenge. For instance, if a bridge remains strong during a storm, you could say, the bridge held up well.
Wow, it really has different meanings based on context.
Absolutely, and understanding context helps you know which meaning fits. Practice using it, and it'll become clear.
Thanks, Mr. Davis. That really helps.
Aria, imagine you're on a big adventure flying to a new country. What if your plane lands in another city before reaching the final place?
That's interesting. Does the plane land in the middle of the trip?
Yes, exactly. We call this a stopover. It's a short rest during a long trip. You might stay at that place for a few hours or one night.
It's like taking a break before getting to where you want to go?
Yes, that's right. A stopover lets travelers rest or explore a bit before moving on. It's not the main stop, just a quick one.
Sounds fun. Can you choose to have a stopover, or is it part of the trip plan?
Sometimes you choose. Other times it's planned by the airline. A longer trip might need a stopover to change planes.
Thanks, George. Now I understand.
Sarah, have you ever watched a series but felt ready to start a new one once you finished it?
Yes, I have. Sometimes I get excited for a fresh story.
That's a perfect scenario to explain the phrasal verb move on. It means leaving something behind and starting something new.
So, move on is like switching to the next series?
Exactly. After finishing one series, you leave it and begin a new one. In life, moving on often means letting go of past events or feelings and pursuing new experiences.
What about in conversations or arguments?
Good question. If you're stuck discussing a point and decide it's time for a new topic, you move on from that discussion.
So, move on helps in leaving behind something and focusing on what's next.
Precisely, Sarah. It's about transitioning and progressing forward. Today I want to explain the phrasal verb call off. Do you know what it means?
Hi, Mr. Davis. I think it has something to do with canceling plans, right?
Exactly. Call off means to cancel an event or an activity. For instance, if a meeting is no longer happening, you can say it has been called off.
Got it. So, is it only used for meetings and events, or can it be used in other situations?
Good question. It's mostly used for events, meetings, or appointments. You wouldn't typically use it for canceling a subscription, for example.
Okay, that makes sense. Can you give me an example sentence?
Sure. Due to the heavy rain, the soccer match was called off.
That's a clear example. So the match was canceled because of the weather.
Exactly, Sarah. You're getting the hang of it. Remember, call off always refers to canceling something planned.
Thanks, Mr. Davis. That helps a lot.
Aria, guess what I did this morning?
What happened, George?
I got to sleep in today.
Sleep in? What does that mean?
It means I stayed in bed longer than usual. I didn't wake up early.
So you got extra rest?
Yes, I didn't set an alarm. I just let myself wake up naturally.
That sounds nice. Do people sleep in every day?
Not always. Some people sleep in on weekends.
Can kids sleep in too?
Yes, when they don't have school. It's like a mini holiday.
So sleeping in is just about more sleep?
Exactly. It helps you feel rested and happy.
I think I'll try to sleep in this weekend.
Good idea, Aria. It's a great way to relax.
Thanks, George.
Do you know what the phrasal verb go out means?
Hey, George, I think so, but could you explain it in simple words?
Sure. Go out means to leave your house or a building to spend time doing something fun or social.
Like going to the park or a restaurant?
Exactly. You use go out when you leave to have fun or enjoy activities. It can also mean dating someone.
So if I say, let's go out for dinner, I'm inviting someone to eat together outside the home, right?
Yes, that's right. It can also mean going out for a walk, movie, or any activity you do outside.
What about the fire went out? Is it the same go out?
Good question. Here, go out means the fire stopped burning or ended.
Oh, I see. So it can mean leaving or stopping something.
Exactly. Go out has different meanings based on the context. It's fun to learn, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Thanks, George, for explaining it so clearly.
You're welcome, Aria. Feel free to ask anytime.
Hi, Sarah. Do you know what wind down means?
No, Mr. Davis, what does it mean?
Let's pretend you're playing all day. When you stop playing and feel calm, that's winding down.
Oh, so when I stop running around, I wind down?
Exactly. It's like when your favorite toy robot begins slowing down before it stops.
Okay, so when I get ready for bed, am I winding down?
Yes, Sarah. You're doing things to feel relaxed and ready to rest.
Like reading a story or having some milk?
That's right. Those are perfect ways to wind down before bedtime.
So, can animals wind down too?
Yes, they can. When a cat stretches and finds a cozy spot to sleep, it's winding down.
Thanks, Mr. Davis.
Sarah, have you ever wanted to just relax after a long day and do nothing at all?
Definitely. Sometimes I just want to sit on the couch and take it easy.
That's a perfect setup for our lesson today. Do you know the phrasal verb kick back?
Not really. What does it mean?
Kick back means to relax and take it easy, much like what you described. Picture someone lounging on a chair, just enjoying a peaceful moment.
Oh, so it's like chilling out?
Exactly. Imagine after school, you go home and you just want to kick back with a good book or a movie. It's all about unwinding.
That's easy to remember. So, if I want to relax after studying, I can say I'm going to kick back?
Absolutely, Sarah. You've got it. It's a great way to describe taking a break and enjoying some downtime.
Thanks, Mr. Davis. Now I know how to express those moments of relaxation.
Aria, have you ever thought about what people do before a snowstorm?
Are you talking about going to the store and buying lots of things?
Exactly. That's when people stock up.
Stock up, what does that mean?
Stock up means to buy and collect a lot of items, especially things you need, so you're ready for something.
Like buying extra food and water before a big storm?
Yes, that's right. It's like making sure you have enough of what you need when you can't go shopping easily. People stock up on things like canned food, bread, and milk, so they won't run out if they can't get to the store.
That makes sense. You stock up to feel safe and ready for anything.
That's it, Aria. Do you know what take in means?
Can you help me understand, George?
Sure. Take in has a few meanings. One is to understand information. Like when you read a book, you take in the facts.
Oh, so it's like learning something new?
Exactly. Another meaning is to welcome or accept someone. Like when a family adopts a pet, they take in the animal.
That's nice. Any other meanings?
Yes, take in can also mean making clothes smaller. If your dress is too big, you take in the sides to fit better.
I see. So it means understand, accept, and adjust clothes?
Yes, those are the main meanings. It depends on the sentence to know which one.
Got it. Thanks, George. Now I know how to use take in. Did you know, George, that sometimes even animals understand when to go away if they sense danger?
That's fascinating, Aria. Speaking of go away, can you explain what that means in simple words?
Sure, George. Go away means to leave or move from one place to another. Imagine you're in a room and you walk out. That's you going away from the room.
So, it's like when a friend visits my house, and when they leave, they go away.
Exactly. It's just moving away or leaving. If you're at a park and it's time to go home, you would go away from the park.
Okay, that makes sense. What about if I'm doing homework in a noisy place?
If the noise bothers you, you might want to go away to find a quieter spot.
So go away is useful when you want to leave to find peace or space.
Precisely. It's just about leaving a place to be somewhere else. Thanks for asking, George.
Thanks, Aria. That's really clear now.
Mr. Davis, can you explain what the phrasal verb drop by means? I've heard it before, but I'm not sure I understand it.
Of course, Sarah. Drop by means to make a short, informal visit to someone or somewhere.
So it's like when you visit a friend without planning ahead?
Exactly. It's a casual visit. For example, you might drop by a friend's house to say hello after school.
Oh, so you don't need an invitation or a specific reason to drop by?
That's right. It's spontaneous and doesn't require a lot of planning. It's often done to check in or have a quick chat.
I see. So if I visit my neighbor just to see how they're doing, that's dropping by.
Exactly, Sarah. It's perfect for quick, friendly visits.
Thanks, Mr. Davis. That makes it so much clearer.
You're welcome, Sarah. You can try using drop by in your conversations to make your language more natural.
Mr. Davis, I've heard the phrase head back before, but what does it actually mean?
Great question, Sarah. Head back is a phrasal verb that means to return to a place.
So, if I'm at school and I want to go home, I can say I'm heading back home?
Exactly. You're returning to where you came from. It's often used when you've been somewhere and now it's time to go back.
Can it be used for places that are not home?
Yes, definitely. You can head back to any place you've been before. For example, if you're at a friend's house and leaving to go home, you're heading back.
Okay, that makes sense. It's all about going back to a place where you started from.
That's right. It's simple and commonly used in everyday conversations.
Thanks, Mr. Davis. Now I know how to use head back correctly.
You're welcome, Sarah. Keep practicing with phrasal verbs. They're really useful.
Aria, imagine you are walking home and you see a friend's house. You have a few minutes, so what do?
I might go to the door and say hello. Is there a special word for that?
Yes, we use stop by for this. It means to visit quickly, not for long.
Stop by is like a short visit.
Exactly. You don't plan to stay long, just a quick visit on the way to somewhere else.
Can I use it like, I will stop by my grandmother's house after school?
Perfect. That means you will visit her for a little time.
Is stop by different from just visit?
A little bit. Visit can be longer and planned. Stop by is usually short and sometimes not planned.
Got it. Can I say stop by a store?
Yes, you can. If you go to the store quickly, you stop by.
Thanks, George.
Hey, Aria, did you know that the average person drinks about 2 liters of water every day?
That's interesting, George. Speaking of water, I always see the phrase fill up when talking about bottles. What does that mean?
Great question. Fill up means to make something full. So if you have an empty bottle, you fill up the bottle by putting water in it until it's full.
Ah, so if my gas tank is nearly empty, I would fill up my tank at the gas station?
Exactly, Aria. You would add gas to make sure the tank is full so your car can run.
That makes sense. Can fill up be used for other things like a plate with food?
Yes, if you want more food, you can fill up your plate. It's all about making it full.
Thanks, George. Now I understand. Fill up is about making anything full, like water in a bottle, gas in a tank, or food on a plate.
You got it, Aria.
Hey, George, I heard someone say check into yesterday. What does that mean?
Good question, Aria. When we say check into, it usually means telling someone important that we are here or have arrived.
So like when we go to a hotel...
Yes, exactly. At a hotel, you go to the front desk and tell them you've arrived, so you check into the hotel.
Can we use it for other places too?
Definitely. You can check into a hospital when you are going to stay there for some time.
Oh, like when you need to register?
Yes, that's right. It's like signing in or letting people know you've arrived somewhere important.
And what about places like an airport?
You got it. Travelers check into their flights. It's when they confirm they're ready to board the plane.
Thanks, George. It sounds like check into is about letting people know you are there.
Exactly, Aria. You've got it. It's a simple way to announce your presence. Hey, Aria, did you know that the fastest animal on Earth is the peregrine falcon? It can dive at speeds over 240 miles per hour.
Wow, that's incredible. How does it relate to what we're learning today?
Well, sometimes when it hunts, it swoops so fast other animals can't catch it. It's like how we use get away with. Do you know what that means?
Not exactly. Can you explain?
Sure, get away with means doing something you maybe shouldn't and not getting caught or in trouble.
Oh, like if I sneak a cookie before dinner and my mom doesn't see?
Exactly, you're not supposed to, but if no one notices, you get away with it.
I see. So it's like escaping from being seen doing something wrong.
That's right, it's like doing something secretly and avoiding consequences.
Got it. It's kind of sneaky but interesting.
Yes, just be careful how you use it. You don't want to rely on getting away with things too often.
True. Thanks for the explanation, George.
Arya, imagine being on a bus with someone playing loud music. What would you do?
I don't like loud music. Maybe I would move to a quiet seat or just try to ignore it.
Good idea. Sometimes we have to put up with things like noise. Do you know this phrase?
Is it about accepting something you don't like?
Yes, put up with means to accept or deal with something hard or annoying.
Like when my brother keeps talking while I study, I have to put up with it.
Exactly. We all have to put up with something at times.
But is it always bad to put up with things?
Not always. Sometimes it's good, like being patient and calm, but if you can change a bad thing, that's good too.
So, put up with can teach us patience, but it's also okay to make things better?
Correct. We should know when to put up with things and when to change them.
Thanks, George. Now I understand put up with better.
You're welcome, Arya. Did you know, Arya, that before airplanes take off, pilots have a checklist they need to go over?
Really? What does go over mean?
Good question. Go over means to look at something carefully to check or review it.
So, like when I check my homework before I finish it?
Exactly. You go over your homework to make sure everything is correct.
Can I go over things with my friends too?
Yes, you can go over plans or details with friends. It's just making sure everyone understands and agrees.
I see. And does go over mean the same for books or notes?
Yes, you can go over notes or chapters to understand them better. It's like reviewing or studying.
That makes sense. So before a test, I should go over my notes.
Right. It's a great way to prepare and feel ready.
Thanks, George. Now I understand what go over means.
I heard a driver say, "I need to pull over." Do you know what that means?
It means to stop the car on the side of the road, right?
Yes, exactly. When you pull over, you move your car to the side and stop. It's usually for something important.
Like if there's something wrong with the car and you need to check it?
Yes, or if you need to read a map safely. Also, sometimes police tell drivers to pull over.
Oh, so if you're driving and see flashing lights in your mirror, you pull over?
That's right. It's important to pull over when a police car is behind you with lights.
Is there a special way to do it?
You should slow down, signal that you're moving, then carefully stop on the side. Make sure it's safe.
I understand now. It's about safety for everyone on the road.
Yes, safety is always the goal when using pullover. Hey Arya, did you know the Eiffel Tower can be 6 inches taller in summer?
Wow, really? That's interesting. But speaking of checking, I've been trying to understand the phrasal verb check over. Can you help?
Sure, Arya. Check over means to look at something carefully to find any mistakes or problems.
Like when my teacher checks my homework?
Exactly. Your teacher checks over your work to make sure everything's right.
Okay, so it's like looking at your grocery list before shopping?
Yes, checking over the list ensures you don't forget anything important.
Can I use it for checking over my outfit before going out?
Absolutely. You check over your clothes to make sure they look good and match.
Got it. It sounds like a useful phrase.
It really is. You can use it in many situations to be sure everything is correct.
Thanks, George. Now I can use check over confidently.
Hi, Sarah. Today, you wanted to learn about the phrasal verb break down. Do you have any idea what it means?
Not really. I think I've heard it used in different ways, though.
You're right. It does have multiple meanings. Let's start with one way it's used. When a machine stops working, we say it breaks down.
Oh, like when my dad's car suddenly stopped on the road? He said it broke down.
Exactly. Now, it can also refer to when someone loses emotional control and starts crying. Have you heard it used that way?
Yes, I think I saw it in a movie. The main character broke down after some bad news.
That's a perfect example. Lastly, break down can mean to analyze something by dividing it into smaller parts.
Like breaking down a difficult math problem to understand it better?
Precisely. So, break down is versatile and useful in different contexts. Keep practicing and it'll become second nature to you.
Thanks, Mr. Davis. That really helps.
Aria, have you ever been to the airport to see someone leave?
Yes, I have. I was there to say goodbye to my friend.
Exactly. When you go to say goodbye like that, you see off your friend.
So see off means to say goodbye?
Right. It's when you go with someone to a place, like an airport or train station, and you say goodbye before they leave.
Can you use see off for other places too?
Yes, you can see someone off at a bus stop or when they leave your home.
Interesting. Do people always see off their friends?
Not always, but it's common for important trips or long journeys.
If my family comes to my school, is that see off?
Yes, if they visit to say goodbye before you leave for a trip, it's seeing off.
Thanks for explaining. I'll try to use see off more.
You're welcome, Aria.
Let's talk about the phrasal verb get by. Do you know what it means?
Not really, Mr. Davis. I'm not sure how to use it.
No problem. Get by means to manage or survive with what you have. Think of it as doing okay in a situation, even if things aren't perfect.
Oh, so like when you don't have much money but can still live?
Exactly. If someone says, I get by with my part-time job, they mean they make enough money to manage their basic needs.
Got it. So it's about handling things even if it's not easy?
Yes, that's it. Get by might mean things aren't great, but you can still keep going.
Thanks, Mr. Davis. I think I understand now.
I'm glad to hear that, Sarah. Keep practicing using it in sentences and it'll become easier.
I will, Mr. Davis. Thanks for explaining it so simply.
Anytime, Sarah. Keep up the great work.
Aria, think about a puzzle. What do you do with the pieces?
You join all the parts to make the picture.
Exactly. We can say you put together the puzzle. It's putting items in the right places.
So put together means join things?
Yes, it's like combining parts to make a whole. You can put together furniture or ideas too.
Can I put together a birthday gift?
Of course, you can put together gifts, meals, or teams. It's all about making a whole from parts.
I see. Could you put together a plan for a trip?
Yes, you can plan the route, book hotels. It's organizing everything.
What about a story? Can we put together a story?
Yes, writers put together stories by organizing words and ideas.
Thanks, George. This helps a lot.
Anytime, Aria. Hey, Aria, did you know that phrasal verbs can completely change the meaning of a sentence?
That's amazing. Can you explain one?
Sure thing. Let's talk about drop in. It's a simple one to start with.
Okay, what does drop in mean?
Drop in means to visit someone without planning ahead. It's like stopping by a friend's place unexpectedly.
So if I'm passing by your house and decide to visit, that's dropping in?
Exactly. You didn't call or make a plan, you just showed up.
Oh, I get it. It's like a surprise visit.
Yes, and it's very casual. People usually drop in on friends or family.
Can drop in be used for other things?
Sometimes you can drop in on a meeting or a class if it's okay to attend without notice.
This makes it much clearer. Thanks, George.
Anytime, Aria. Have you ever been in a situation where you had to stop doing something and leave quickly?
Yes, I have. Why do you ask, George?
I want to explain a phrase that describes just that. It's pull out.
Pull out, what does it mean exactly?
To pull out means to stop doing an activity and leave or withdraw from a situation.
Can you give me an example?
Sure, imagine you're at a party, but it gets too late. You decide to pull out and go home.
So it's like leaving or stopping what you are doing.
Exactly. Another way could be if a team pulls out of a game because of bad weather.
Oh, I see. It's useful. Is there another situation?
Yes, if a company pulls out of a business deal, they decide not to do it.
Got it. So it's about stopping or leaving something.
That's right, Arya.
Sarah, imagine you're walking through a beautiful garden. What could make for a perfect afternoon in such a lovely setting?
Maybe a sunny day, a picnic, and a good book to read.
Exactly. Now, did you notice the phrasal verb I used, make for? Do you know what it means?
I'm not sure. Does it mean to create something?
Not exactly. Make for means something contributes to a particular state or condition. Like when you said sunny weather and a book make for a perfect afternoon, those things help create that great experience.
Oh, I see. So, make for is used when something leads to a result or outcome?
Yes, exactly. Make for describes how certain factors contribute to a situation. Like a good breakfast can make for a productive day.
Got it. So it's about things that help create a situation or feeling.
Perfect, Sarah. You've got it. Sarah, imagine you're at a theme park with friends. You have just 2 hours left and want to experience all the rides quickly. What do you think you'd need to do?
I guess we'd have to move really fast between all the rides, right?
Exactly. And there's a perfect phrasal verb for that, zip around. Do you know what it means?
I've heard it before, but I'm not sure what it really means.
Zip around means to move quickly and efficiently from place to place, like in your theme park scenario. It's like darting here and there with speed.
Oh, so when you say zip around, it's about moving fast to do a lot in a short time?
Precisely. You might zip around a grocery store if you're in a rush or zip around a city when sightseeing.
That makes sense. Is it just for physical movement?
Primarily, but it can also describe quick, energetic actions, like when your mind is zipping around with ideas.
Hey, George, did you know people often use the phrase head off in daily conversations?
What does head off mean?
It's pretty simple. Head off means to start going somewhere. It's like saying you're about to leave for a place.
Oh, so if I'm leaving for school, I can say I'm heading off to school?
Exactly. It's a casual way to say you're on your way.
Can you give another example?
Sure. If someone is leaving a party, they might say, I'm going to head off now. It just means they're starting their journey home.
Got it. Does it always mean starting a trip?
Mostly yes, but it can also mean preventing something from happening, like stopping a problem before it starts.
Interesting. But in a travel context, it's all about going from one place to another, right?
Right. Whether it's leaving for work or going to the gym, you can use head off.
Thanks, Arya. That makes it much easier to understand.
You're welcome, George.
Arya, imagine you want to see your friends on the weekend. What do you say to them?
I can say, let's see each other.
You could, but there's a common phrase for that. It's meet up.
Meet up? What does that mean exactly?
It means to come together with someone at a place and time. Like, let's meet up at the park at 3.
So it's the same as meeting someone for coffee or a movie?
Exactly. It's casual and often used among friends.
Can I use it for any kind of meeting?
It's mostly for informal plans. You wouldn't use it for a serious business meeting.
I see, so I can say we will meet up at the library to study.
Yes, that's perfect. It's about making plans to be at the same place and time.
Now I understand.
Great.
Have you ever been out walking and suddenly met a friend by surprise?
Yeah, That's happened to me a few times. It's always a fun surprise.
Exactly. That's a perfect example of when we use the phrasal verb run into. It means to meet someone unexpectedly.
Oh, I see. Like when you don't plan it and it just happens?
Precisely. Let's say you're at the mall and you run into a classmate in the food court. It's not planned, but there they are.
So it's like bumping into someone without meaning to?
Yes, that captures it well. Run into can also describe encountering problems. For example, I ran into some trouble with my homework.
Oh, I didn't know it could mean that too. So it's about meeting unexpectedly and facing issues?
Correct. You're getting it. It's versatile. Keep an eye out for those unexpected meetings or situations. They're run-into moments. Let's talk about the phrasal verb get around. Do you know what it means?
Not really, Mr. Davis. Can you explain it in simple words?
Sure. Get around can mean to move from one place to another. For example, you can say, I get around the city by bus.
Oh, so it's like saying how you travel or move around.
Exactly. It can also mean to avoid something or find a way to solve a problem. Like if there's a problem, you might say, let's find a way to get around it.
So it has two meanings, moving places and finding solutions?
That's right, Sarah. It's great for describing how you travel or handle challenges.
Thanks, Mr. Davis. That makes it much clearer.
You're welcome, Sarah. Keep practicing and you'll use phrasal verbs easily.
Aria, remember when you moved to a new school last year? That was a big change for you, right?
Yes, it was a really big change. Everything felt new and different.
Exactly, and you probably needed some time to settle in.
Settle in. What does that mean?
Settle in means to become comfortable in a new place or situation, like when you get used to a new school or house.
Like when I started making friends and feeling okay at school?
Yes, that's right, when you start feeling good about the new place and what happens there.
So it's about getting used to new things and feeling happy with them?
You've got it. It's like when your new routine starts to feel normal.
Thanks, George.
Mr. Davis, can you explain the phrasal verb get together to me?
Of course, Sarah. Get together is a simple phrasal verb meaning to meet or gather with others.
So it's used when people come to one place to see each other?
Exactly. If friends or family get together, it usually means they're meeting to spend time together.
Is there a specific place or event needed to say get together?
Not really. It can happen anywhere, at someone's house, a park, or even a cafe. It's more about the act of meeting than the place.
Can it be used both for planned and spontaneous meetings?
Yes, get together can work for both. Whether it's a planned event or a last-minute idea, it fits.
That's easy to remember. Any example?
Sure. We decided to get together for a picnic this Saturday.
Thanks, Mr. Davis. Now I get it.
You're welcome, Sarah. Always happy to help. Today, let's talk about the phrasal verb come along. Have you heard it before?
I think so, but I'm not sure what it means. Can you explain it?
Of course. Come along can have different meanings, but most commonly, it means to join someone or to go somewhere with them.
Oh, like when you invite someone to come with you somewhere?
Exactly. For example, if I say, we're going to the park, would you like to come along? It means, would you like to join us?
That makes sense. Are there any other meanings?
Yes. It can also mean to progress or improve. If someone is learning to play the piano and they're getting better, you might say, your skills are really coming along.
So it can mean joining or making progress. Got it.
Perfect understanding, Sarah. Keep practicing and using it in different sentences.
Thanks, Mr. Davis. I'll try to use come along more often now.
You're doing great, Sarah. Keep it up.
Did you know birds sometimes sing to warn each other?
Really? Like warning about danger?
Yes, they tell others to look out for things like cats.
Look out for. What does that mean?
Good question. Look out for means to watch carefully for something or someone.
So like being careful.
Exactly. It's like being careful or making sure you see something coming.
Oh, I see. If you're crossing the road, you look out for cars?
Yes, that's right. You should look out for cars to stay safe.
So you can look out for bad weather too.
Yes, that's a great example. You watch for rain or storms.
Cool. Can you look out for good things too?
Sure, you can look out for a friend in a crowd or look out for a sale.
Thanks, Arya. I understand now. Look out for is useful.
I'm glad to help, George.